My check, my check. My check, my check. Alright guys, I had switch over to this streaming microphone because my game audio is not working, so hope you enjoy. Let's play some MLB.
Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. And that is a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That changeup up in the zone is one he'd like to have back. He knows that's a meaty pitch to hit. Out to short. Farmer. And there's one away. One out and the bases are empty. Michael Troutwine digs in now. Top of the third, no score. A little out front there, swings through it. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And two away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Toglia.
Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Michael Toglia. 0 for 1 after striking out, looking to start the game. And very quickly, it's 0-2 to the DH. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Gotta get this right. Gotta get this right.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Swings and misses. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the third coming up. Hoover back on the mound to face the meat of the order. Not an easy task.
Low.
That one in the air to center field. Kersey under it. Gets there. Got it. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Blake Dunn. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
Oh. To a chance.
And it's even up. Next pitch, in for a strike. We're in the fourth inning, no score. That's a strikeout looking. 2 quick outs in the top of the fourth. Simply unfair when a pitcher can locate a fastball like that. The late movement took it back over the plate, and the batter was just helpless. Great late action for the K. And now, Reese Hines. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Groshans under it, and makes the catch. Midway through. We're ready for the 5th inning, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Edwin Arroyo. Arroyo, 22 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-2. What a filthy splitter he has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron, and there was a magnet in front of home plate. Here's a fly to left. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in for the bats, Garrett Hampson. Reached on an infield single the first time. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1. 1 out and the base is empty. Smith will do it alone. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Next up for the bats, Eduardo Tayit. Foul ball there. And that drops in for a strike. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Swing and a rocket. That one's carrying. And it's out of here. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 1-0.
Guys, that's my first home run I have given up. First home run. Not too happy about that, guys. Not too happy.
He got to 0-2, but then left that last one in a hittable location. Props to the hitter. He got good pitch recognition and sent that one out. Hoover back at it after giving up the souvenir. Ground ball to short. Slings to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Roldy Munoz. Hoover got through 5 innings and only allowed 1 earned run. He showed some good competitive fire in this start. He kept the team in a position to come out on top, even if they ultimately fell short. Corey Hoover, a promising prospect just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and just about ready to roll here. Corey Hoover on the mound in this one, and he's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Braves organization. A lot of excitement in Atlanta for what he can bring in the future. Garrett Hampson leading things off and takes a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. One away. Nobody on with one out. Michael Toglia now at the plate. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. Hard on the ground to first. Will do it alone. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2 out. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Rhys Hines. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And that drops in for a strike. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Austin Callahan. To the right side, Smith steps on first for the out. Bases empty, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Michael Troutwine. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Troutwine measures 6'1", 26 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And swing and a miss. On the ground to third. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now, Jay Allen. Yeah! And that's a little bit hot. And goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. All set for the start of this inning. Now, Edwin Arroyo.
Edwin Arroyo.
Hey! High fly ball towards left center. Azokar on the move to the gap. Gets there. Got it. 1 out and the bases are empty. And here at the plate, Blake Dunn. Hey. In the air to left center. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Eduardo Tahit.
The catcher, number 13, Eduardo Tahit.
Ground ball to third base. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. On to the 4th. Digging in for the bats, Garrett Hampson. Fly ball to right. Kilpatrick gets there under it and makes the catch. Nobody on with 1 out. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Michael Toglia. That one is absolutely pummeled. Very deep. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Next up for the bats, Rhys Hines. Went down on strikes the first time through. Hey. Two outs, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Nice eye right there. That's a frustrating moment. That one didn't look terribly outside, but he's handling it well on the mound. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down. We're ready for the 5th inning. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Austin Callahan. Swing and a miss, late cut there. Callahan, 24 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Pops this one up. Farmer under it. 1 up, 1 down. Bases empty, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Michael Troutwine. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Wines, here's the pitch. On the ground to the left, foul. And it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th.
Now batting.
2 away here, nobody on. Digging in for the bats, Jay Allen. The bats with a 0 in the hit column so far. And the slider catches the zone, and he's challenging that called strike. And that was about as close as it gets, but it was a ball after all. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Right through there for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. So 5. Hoover back out there, locked in a pitcher's duel. What a show these hurlers have put on today. And he grounds it to the right side. And there's 1 away. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the bats, Blake Dunn. Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. So 2 out. Here's the catcher, Eduardo Tayit. 0 for 1 so far.
Tayit.
Top of the zone for a called strike. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Got him. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Perfection. Top of the 7th here, Garrett Hampson digs in now.
Garrett Hampson.
That one in there. That's strike 1. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Now here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Toglia. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. Chopped left side. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now the right fielder, Rhys Hines. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Some excellent pitching in this one. He's commanding everything very well. That one was in a location that wasn't going to come back to bite him. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for him now. The bats held hitless so far in the game. Next one's fouled back. This to third. Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired.
Why?
Hoover back on the hill with a sizable lead.
You could have been safe at any moment.
This pitch popped up.
Take it here.
There's one down.
Yeah.
Still cooking to start the eighth. Just 5 outs left to get. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. And the 0-1 now. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck out swinging. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth. And now the first baseman, Jay Allen. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got to be a bit more patient and make him come into the strike zone if they want to get to him. That one is foul. We'll see another. 0-2, and the delivery. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Hoover looking for the complete game, all about closing the door.
Arroyo.
Bash down the right side, but foul. 0-1 now. Pop up, foul on the right side. Smith should have this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Blake Dunn. The 0-1. That one in there across the letters. Dunn disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Ground ball, right side, Williams. They are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Here it is, 1 out away from perfection. Tayit up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Oh shit, that might be bad, that might be bad. Okay, I saved my life. I know, I'm getting tired. Yep. I need sinker.
The bats down to their last strike. Strike 3 called. This one is over. A perfect game. And the celebration begins.
Dang. Hey chat, I just pitched a perfect game. Leave comments down below to see how you feel about that. Leave comments down below.
Welcome back to MLB Network. Lauren Shahadi, Tom Perdue.
Be right back, chat. Stay tuned. Alright, sorry about that, chat. I'm back. Well, I finally made it to the majors, and I'm glad I made it to the majors. I'm glad I actually made it to the majors.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the major league pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
Hoover has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
And that's how this series begins. Chopper to second. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Really strong hitting performance recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Got him. That's the second out. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. The 0-1. In the air, right field, and that's the third out. Back here in Atlanta, top of the second, Thomas Saggese getting ready to hit. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The 0-2.
Whoa, that's down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No score here in the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Saggese, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated.
He fires to first, and that on to the third inning, and stepping in for the nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Nolan Gorman. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Hey. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Sajazi in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Hit weakly on the ground. Throw on to Olsen. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Now here is Jordan Walker. Check swing. He went. And that's strike 1. Ball. Gets the outside corner with that one. Right side. Olsen handles the chance. And he takes it himself for the out. Onto the bottom. Back at Truist Park. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Nelson Velasquez next up for the Cardinals. Hoover back at it after the leadoff hitter gets on.
Well, not how you want to start, but now it's about limiting the damage. You got to bear down right here.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boo. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Lars Nootbaar, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Hoover ready to go again. Back-to-back hits have cracked the door open.
Yeah, he's got to slam it shut right here. Big-time pitchers live for adversity like this. Trust your stuff and out-compete this hitter.
The Redbirds with a chance to score first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. 1 at second. Over to first. Safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hoover back at it, facing the top of the order again. Never an easy task, but he's handled himself well so far.
Yeah, I agree, but nothing's automatic here, Boog. One mistake could flip this whole thing.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball.
So Cindy's given up his fair share of hits in his debut, but he's done a good job of limiting the damage. What are you seeing?
I'm sure the game is moving a little quicker than normal today for the rookie, and that's totally fine. I think you bring up a great point, though, Boog. He's shown he can really battle out there, work his way out of some jams, so I think this debut should be a confidence builder for him.
Hard hit, right side. And that's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Dylan Lee. Hoover with a solid turn on the mound in his first taste of the majors, Singy.
And Boog, he didn't let his eyes get too big out there with the bright lights of the stadium. It's so easy to get swept away by the excitement when you're making your MLB debut, but he did well out there.